I'm going to review Walmart's delivery service. I just used it for the first time earlier. I'm stuck at home. My wife and I have a car that's down and will be down for at least a couple of weeks having a major repair. She's at work. I don't want to walk down to the pub or to the gas station and get food. We've got food here. I just don't feel like eating any of it. She told me when she got groceries, she had them delivered here for $10. And we live 30 minutes from Walmart. I was really surprised they drove out here to do that. So I thought, okay, there's a perfectly good option. I've already got a shopping cart loaded up on the app. I just have been so insanely busy for the past week with all kinds of stuff going on. I haven't been able to do a grocery pickup, so this is perfect. I proceed to check out on the app, and I see 3 different tiers of delivery. And I'm going to round these numbers up by a cent. You've got the $10 delivery, which it would have arrived later this afternoon, the late afternoon. The money came out of my account at 11:27. Keep that in mind for later. You have the $15 delivery, and that gets it here a little bit sooner, a couple hours sooner, I think maybe, I don't remember. And then you've got the $20 delivery that's supposed to be within an hour. It says 51 to 60 minutes, if I remember correctly, and I was pretty hungry, so I went for the $20 option. I understand that convenience has a price, and I applaud their slick business tactic, but charging an extra $10 to get it here in an hour, what is costing Walmart an extra $10 to make this order happen faster? I'm willing to bet nothing. I don't think there's any special shoppers in the store grabbing these emergency, or not emergency, I can't remember what it's called, but the fast delivery orders. I really highly doubt they're paying anyone extra to hurry up and get this stuff rounded up. They might, I don't know. So that's pretty low on Walmart's part. I think you should be able to just pay the $10, pick a time, and it'd be there at that time. You can pick a time on the delivery just like the pickup, but the extra $10, forget that. However, I was desperate. And then, sorry, I got Mackie climbing on me. Mackie! And then after that, this app has the audacity to ask if I want to tip the driver. If I'm paying a $20 delivery fee, I'm sorry, driver, but you're not getting a tip. And I feel bad saying that. You know what you ought to do, Walmart? That extra $10 you charge me, give that to the driver as their tip. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but it costs me $5 to $10 to get to Walmart and back in gas. So this delivery thing is a win-win situation for me. I don't have to get out, and it's going to cost me about the same, as it would in gas. Next time I do this, I'm going to plan ahead of time. Was it on time? No, it was not. It was a little late. I don't care, though. I really don't care. My order was only somewhere between $40 and $50. It was a pretty small order. And there's a ton of road construction here between Shawneetown and Harrisburg on 13. If it wasn't for that road construction, I'm pretty sure it would have been here on time. In fact, it probably would have got here early because I'm having to take a back way to work. And I've had to do a lot of traveling around the past 2 days, and that road construction has held me up quite a bit. However, I wonder if they could have got it here in an hour if it was like a $200 or $300 order. I can't help but think of at work when we get a grocery order. I remember one time we had a $1,000 grocery and supply order. I would love to click the 1 hour delivery option on that just to see if they could get it here on time. I also wonder how frantic the workers would be to be getting this order put together if it was that much. And how bad their supervisor would be drilling them to get it done. I wonder if the 1 hour delivery option would even be, if that option would even exist with an order that large. It's really not that funny. I mean, it is to think about, but in reality it's not, because I know if I had to be fulfilling a $1,000 grocery and supply order from Walmart and get it delivered on top of that, I would probably just drop dead from stress. As I said, the money came out of my account at 11:27. the guy got here at 12:36. It's really handy. I really appreciate this service a lot because I hate going into Walmart. I've got an anxiety disorder anyway, and if I don't take some pills or do something ahead of time, I am in a constant state of mild panic attack while I'm in Walmart. I'm not joking about this either. There's been times I've abandoned my shopping cart right as I was getting to the self-checkout. I'm talking about a full shopping cart packed full I've had to abandon and just get the hell out of there because everything starts looking all hazy and dreamy to me, and it's like a really surreal experience once the anxiety starts really ramping up. I can't deal with it. I hate Walmart. I hate being out anywhere, to be honest. So the pickup order options, phenomenal. I love it. It gets me out of that hellish experience, and now with the delivery, I don't even have to go there. When I go grocery shopping, I buy things at different stores. I've got a store I go to for fresh meat. I've got Walmart I usually use for my drinks, and I get a handful of items there. I go to Aldi for some other items. I actually like I think some of the Aldi items, even though they're like generic brands of generic brands, actually the quality's better than some of the name brand stuff. In fact, this service, not the meat though, not with the meat. I only buy my fresh meat at Big John for the most part, almost exclusively at Big John. Not totally, but pretty close. With this delivery option, Walmart may wipe out my Aldi trips. And I hate to say that because I'm sure the higher ups at Walmart, that's part of their master plan with this, is to get people to completely stop shopping at other places. Well, I really don't know what else to say about it. I would suggest giving it a go for yourself. I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on the clock the next time I order because it's probably going to be double or more the size of this last order to see if they get it here on time. And I'm not that super picky about it. I'm just interested to see if they can actually come through on their end of the deal. With that said, everyone have a good day, and I'll see you at some point.